All right, howdy. Let's do some examples of the trig derivatives. Reminder, derivative of the sine was the cosine. The derivative of the cosine was minus the sine. Derivative of the tangent was secant squared. Of the cotangent was minus cosecant squared. Derivative of the secant was secant tangent. And derivative of the cosecant was the cosecant, well, with a minus sign, minus cosecant cotangent. All right, so let's do some examples. So the first example is the derivative of x plus cosine x. Well, this is just the addition rule. Take the derivative of x, that's 1. Derivative of cosine, that's minus sine, and you're done. Next example, take the derivative of sine x times cosine x. So you do the derivative of the first, so the derivative of sine, that's cosine. Then you leave the cosine alone. And then you leave the sine alone, and you do the derivative of the cosine, but that's minus sine. So altogether, you get cosine squared x minus sine squared x. All right. Next example. Let's do d by dt of e to the t tangent of t. So product rule again. Take the derivative of e to the t, it stays e to the t. Copy tangent unchanged. Leave e to the t unchanged, and then take the derivative of the tangent, and that was secant squared. All right. Last example, let's do d by ds of s squared times the secant of s. Again, product rule. Take the derivative of the first, 2s, leave the second alone. And then you leave the first term alone, s squared, and take the derivative of secant, and that was secant tangent. All right, that's all there is. Ciao.